You might feel a bit warm. What we have done is to methodically load the big muscles of the body and also take the spine through its normal range of motions, backward and forward, sideways, and also to twist as a preparation for the first round of Surya Namaskara that we will do today, front of the mat, Tadasana. Tadasana is standing tall like a mountain. Standing tall like a mountain. For a moment, close your eyes and see the weight distribution on your feet. The weight distribution might be shifting, or it can be more toward the toes, or it can be more toward the heels. Or left foot might be carrying more weight, or the other foot, or moving around. Gently open your eyes. Make micro adjustments to your knee, hips, shoulders to even out the weight distribution on your feet. Even if it shifts around, at least initially try to bring even distribution. Unless there are structural problems where you have a longer foot or a longer leg, you would be able to at least momentarily bring even distribution on your feet. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, take the arms directly up and to the back as you move your hips forward, chest forward, look up. Make sure that your hips are moving forward. Hips moving forward, most important. Chest moving forward, arms going back, look up. Next exhalation, full forward bend. Now bend your knees and place the fingertips by the sides of your feet. Next inhalation, right foot back, long step back. Look up. Even as you take the right heel toward the back wall, look up. And you will feel the right hip front opening. You will feel the stretch on the right front hip. Left foot back, plank. Drop your knees down, exhaling, chest going down toward the ground, chin down. Bring the elbows close to the body. Keep the elbows close to the body. Chest down, chin down. Next inhalation, scooping forward, cobra posture. Use your back muscle strength to bring up your head and chest. Your arms are close to the body, elbows pointing back, toes pointing back, big toes touching each other. Next exhalation, press the palms, straighten up the elbow, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Tuck your toes in. In Adho Mukha Svanasana, you can bend your knees, not a problem. You can be on the toes. If you're flexible, you can land the heels down. But what we don't want to compromise is to bend at the spine. Keep the spine as if you're standing straight up. And you might have to bend the knees to straighten up the spine. Look at your palms and straighten up the spine. Look at your palms, straighten up the spine. Flatten your back. And then release the head down. Your head is completely released. The top of your head is facing the ground or the mat. Next exhalation, move the chest gently toward the knees. Move the chest gently toward the knees. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Next inhalation, right foot forward between the palms, Ashva Sanchalana. Now, your left heel is trying to go toward the back wall as you look up, and you will feel the posture on the left front of the hip. Allow that hip to relax down, not force it down, relax down. Next exhalation, left foot forward, full forward bend, Uttanasana. Head down. In Uttanasana, an attitude of surrender. Next inhalation, press the palms together, arms all the way up, move the hips forward, move the chest forward, look up, take the arms toward the back wall. And then next exhalation, Namaskara Mudra. Half a round, take a deep breath, exhale. Take 2 more breaths. Let's proceed to the other half. In back bend, remember the very first movement is with your hips. Inhaling, hips forward, arms up, chest forward. Take the arms back as you keep moving the hips toward the front, chest moving forward, look up at the ceiling. Next exhalation, full forward bend from the hips. You bend from the hips forward. Head down, surrender. You can bend the knees, not a problem. Attitude of surrender. Next inhalation, left foot back, long step back, Ashwa Sanchalana. Chin up. Left heel going toward the back wall as you look up. The most of the weight is between your feet, front foot and the back foot, carrying the most weight. Your fingertips or the palms are generally there as a guide. Right foot back, plank. For plank, bring the shoulders right over the wrists. Shoulders right over the wrists. Now, shoulder blades on your back, move them away from each other. Abdomen tighten up the abdomen and move the shoulder blades away from each other. Varun. Engage the abdomen and move the shoulder blades on your back away from each other. Shoulder blades, not the palms. You're not moving, don't move the palms. Shoulder blades on the back should move away from each other. Drop your knees down, exhaling. Chest going down to the ground, chin down. Ashtanga Namaskara. Keep the elbows close to the body. Elbows close to the body. Next inhalation, Bhujangasana, scooping forward. Use the back muscle strength to bring up your head, chin, and chest. Big toes touching each other, pointing to the back. Next exhalation, tuck your toes in. Press the palms, straighten up the elbows, and go back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, head completely relaxed. Head completely relaxed. If you can look at your navel, do that. You can slightly bend the knees, not a problem. Look at your palms, look at your hands, or your fingers, all the fingers on the ground. Check all the fingers, are they on the ground? If not, land them, and then drop the head down. Bend the knees a little bit more so you can send the seat bones up to the ceiling without moving the palms. Fix the palms, fix the feet, but seat bones going toward the ceiling. Next inhalation, left foot forward between the palms, Ashvasanchalana. Right heel going toward the back wall, look up and allow the right front hip to relax down. Next exhalation, right foot forward, Uttanasana. Head down, you can bend the knees, surrender. Shoulders completely relaxed, arms hanging loose, head down. Next inhalation, back bend. Take the arms all the way up and move the hips forward, chest forward, arms back, look up. Next exhalation, Namaskara Mudra. Release the arms, stand relaxed. Take a deep breath, exhale. Sit in Sukhasana. Time for asking questions about alignment. Please come on video. If you have any questions about any posture, you don't need to know the name of the posture, does not matter. I'm not asking you to memorize anything. Come on, if you have a question, come on the video. See which of the postures you have questions about, ask the question. It's important to get the alignments right because we will repeat this a lot.
Jay sir,
Yes.
how important is like inhale and exhaling? Like when you say the asanas, we may not do it as you are saying. Like when you're asking for an inhale, we might be doing exhale, and when you're asking for an exhale, we might be doing an inhalation. So I mean, how important is that, and what is the consequences if you do it wrong?
Good, very good question. Thank you. It is very important. It is just that we are not yet paying attention to that. In Surya Namaskara, there are postures that are open and postures that are closed. For example, back bend, you're actually opening yourself up to the universe. And as you open up, you inhale. And in that posture, you might take several breaths. Even though, practitioners for a long time, they will simply be in inhalation in back bend. You can transition to inhalation or back bend with inhalation and take a breath. Exhale, inhale. But when I say forward bend, come to an exhalation and then do forward bend as you close down and surrender in forward bend. And so the transitions have to be properly coordinated with inhalations or exhalations, even if in the posture you may be taking several breaths. So back bend, inhale, exhaling forward bend, inhaling right foot back, left foot back, exhaling Ashtanga Namaskara, inhaling Bhujanga, exhaling Adho Mukha, inhaling right foot forward, Ashvasanchalana, exhaling left foot forward, Uttanasana, inhaling Hasta Uttanasana, back bend, exhaling Namaskara Mudra. These transitions have to be done properly with inhalations and exhalations. That is very important. It is just that I wasn't emphasizing that because I wanted us to first get the alignments right. Is that okay, Sashi?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Other questions? Good
Ah,
question, actually. Thank you. Yes, Vignesh.
Hi, Jay Vignesh here. So I have a
Yes.
basic question on Bhujangasana.
Hmm.
So while we are doing Bhujang, should we raise as much as using only the back muscle strength, or
Yeah.
should we use shoulder strength and lift further?
In this version of Surya Namaskara, just use the back muscle strength and come up.
Even if it is, we are permitting little.
The palms are there on the ground. You're not putting much pressure on the palms at all. You're simply using the back muscle strength. As you inhale, you bring up your chin, head, and chest up. But as you transition to Adho Mukha, you would have to naturally tuck in the toes and press the palms down, straighten up the elbow, go deeper in Bhujangasana, and then exhaling, transition to Adho Mukha.
Okay. And is it okay if we transition from Bhujanga to Adho Mukha, we move our feet a little forward just to get the posture?
You can do that. You can do that. See, especially since we are getting used to this, make few adjustments as your body allows it. If you're not preferring that much gap between your palms and your fingers, sorry, toes, you can walk a bit forward. Yes.
Thanks, Jay.
But in Adho Mukha Svanasana, the most important thing, or several important things, your palms have to be shoulder width apart. See, we are in Bhujangasana. We have the palms by the side of the chest. When we have the palms by the side of the chest, your palms are already shoulder width apart. And you just maintain that position without moving the palms. And then you will be all right. Only if you try to move the palms away from your body, then you will get into an awkward Adho Mukha with your palms wider than your shoulder width.
Hmm. Okay.
The other thing to note is in Adho Mukha Svanasana, palms are shoulder width apart, head completely relaxed. Your spine is not in any, or your spine is as if you are in Tadasana. Your arms and the spine from the neck to the tailbone is as if it is standing tall. And if you're not able to achieve that with the knees straight, keep the knees bent, but don't compromise on the spine. Any of you want to demonstrate Adho Mukha? I'll show. Yes, Sanjay is doing that. Yeah, go to Adho Mukha Svanasana. See, you can see in Sanjay's case, he's able to land the heels also down. That is because he's flexible enough. Sanjay, come onto the toes. Come onto the toes a bit. Yeah, because a lot of people may not be able to land the heels down. Now, slightly bend the knees and look at the palms and straighten the back. Yes, and then head down. This is a much better approach to Adho Mukha. Instead, straighten the knees, Sanjay, and move your back or round your back. Yes. No, you actually come down, Sanjay, come down, drop your knees down, come down. I want somebody who is starting to practice, demonstrate this, not somebody who's already been practicing, who wants to help others. Somebody who's not been practicing, I would want somebody to please help by practicing Adho Mukha. Rekha, would you please do that? Thank you, Rekha. Yes, on side. Yes, that's better. Yes. Come to plank first. Yeah, plank. Yes, plank. Very good. And then go to Adho Mukha. See, if the knees are straighter, her back is at a certain level. Now, can you please deeply bend the knees? Allow the chest to go toward the knees. Bend the knees. Yes, yes. Keep going. Very nice. This is much better. Adho Mukha Svanasana. The arms and the spine are in, can be compromised. Head completely down. Excellent job, Rekha. Thank you so much. Drop your knees down. Very good demonstration. Drop your knees down. Yes, drop your knees down, please. Yes, 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 yes. Knees, both knees down. All the way down, all the way down. Come out of the posture. Yes. Come out of the posture. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. This is one Adho Mukha instruction. One more thing, in plank, a lot of people will injure the wrists. How do we demonstrate? So one more demonstrator I need for demonstrating plank. Who would that be? Yes, Vinay, you want to do a plank posture? Yes. Come to plank. Your palms are shoulder width apart, right? Now I say shoulders right over the wrist, right? This is okay. Now, can you move the shoulders ahead of the wrist, move toward the front wall? This can cause a lot of problem. Go back and bring the shoulders right. Yes. Drop your knees down, come out of the posture. When in plank posture, this angle, don't allow this to be more acute than 90 degrees in plank posture. If you're doing this a lot, you will injure your wrists. Bring your shoulder, palms, shoulder width apart. And I think Barun was showing one problem. Vinay, can you go back to plank? And get the shoulder blades toward each other. See, so this was where Barun was, and I was asking him to move the shoulder blades away from each other. Yes. Very good. Thank you, Vinay, right? The strength, the abdomen muscle, you have to hold the abdomen strong so you have the proper plank posture. Other questions before we proceed?
Just one thing I wanted to add, Jay.
Yes.
I started this breath and the posture combination, like inhale, do this, exhale, next posture.
Yeah.
It was not coming actually in the sync.
Yes.
So just I wanted to add, like if somebody is not getting that now, that doesn't means like yoga, you cannot do the yoga. So just please continue and slowly I can say like a few days practice or few week practice will make you there where currently Jay is telling us. That's it.
Very encouraging words. Thank you, Vinay. Thank you so much. Any other questions before we continue for a few more rounds of Surya Namaskara?
Say in that Bhujangasana,
Yes.
hands, I mean, what should be the, what is how much should we bend the hand, like at the elbow?
Elbow is bent comfortably and close to the body. You want to come on video and show your Bhujangasana, Umesh?
Yeah,
If that's possible.
Yeah, 1 second.
Sure. So in Bhujangasana, the palms are by the sides of the chest. No, I see only a blank screen. Maybe there's some problem. But yeah, palms are by the side of the chest. elbows are comfortably bent and elbows are pointing toward the back wall. Elbows are pointing toward the back wall.
Okay, not
In,
towards the side. Okay.
not
Okay.
toward the side. That is why I keep saying keep the elbows close to the body. When you keep the elbows close to the body, they will naturally point to the back. Yeah, Vinay is, I guess, trying to demonstrate.
Okay. Is my video still not on?
No, I'm seeing only a blank screen. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
You see Vinay in Bhujangasana.
Ah, fine. Okay.
Very nice, Vinay. Thank you.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. Any other questions? Please ask. Don't assume. Girija, you had a question,
Jay,
Girija?
when we
Okay. Yes.
no, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Girija. Sorry, there was another question.
Yeah, Jay. So from the Adho Mukha, right, that downward facing dog, how do we
Yes.
walk to the next posture? So you
Okay.
ask us to bring our leg front, right? That
Yes.
is it. It seems to
Difficult.
be a discontinuity there. We are not able to. I'm not able to come from one to the other without a drastic movement.
Yeah.
It's not
So,
seamless there.
yeah. So what I suggested as a way to first introduce, not sure if you participated. From Adho Mukha, drop both the knees down to the ground or to the mat
Hmm.
first, and then walk 1 foot forward between the palms, and then take the other knee off the ground.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay. Okay, sir. I will try it this time. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
And if you want to come on video and show that, if it's okay, do that. So people, yeah, it may not be a natural movement from Adho Mukha directly with 1 foot going all the way to the front, may not be as comfortable or as natural as Priya said. If that's a problem, when I say inhaling, right foot forward, gently drop the knees down. Don't thud your knees down. Gently place your knees down. Be kind to your body, please. Knees down, and then tuck your toes in, and then bring the right foot forward, and then take the left knee off.
Okay, sure.
Very nice. Any other questions? We are going to do 2 more rounds of Surya Namaskara to make it 3 today at least. Come up to standing. And we are going to do 2 of them without sitting down between the rounds like we did. Front of the mat, Tadasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Namaskara Mudra. Inhaling, back bend. Hips forward. Are your hips forward? Next exhalation, full forward bend. Next inhalation, right foot back, long step back. Left foot back. Plank, strong plank, abdomen tight. Next exhalation, drop your knees down, bend your elbows, keep the elbows close to the body as you drop your chest down to the ground, chin down on the ground. Next inhalation, Bhujangasana. Next exhalation, tuck your toes in, press the palms, straighten up the elbows, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Head down, completely head down. Next inhalation, right foot forward, Ashvasanchalana. If you're not able to do this 1 step forward, I assume you would drop the knees down, tuck your toes in, and then walked forward and taken the other knee off the ground. Next exhalation, left foot forward, Uttanasana, head down, surrender. Next inhalation, transition to back bend. Move the hips forward first, chest next, then arms back, look up at the ceiling, drop your head in the back only if you're comfortable. Next exhalation, Namaskara Mudra. Take a deep breath. Inhaling back bend. Exhaling forward bend. Inhaling left foot back, long step back. Right foot back. Make sure your shoulders are right over the wrists, not in front of the wrists, right over the wrists. Your foundations are your palms and the toes. Strong abdomen, shoulder blades away from each other. Soft gaze between the fingertips. Next exhalation, drop your knees down. Chest between the palms, chin down, Ashtanga. Inhaling, Bhujangasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Next inhalation, left foot forward. If you're not able to do that in one step, drop knees down, left foot forward, right knee off the ground. Next exhalation, right foot forward, Uttanasana. Head down, surrender. Next inhalation, back bend. Next exhalation, Namaskara Mudra. Take a deep breath, exhale. Inhaling back bend, third round of Surya Namaskara today. Exhaling forward bend. Inhaling right foot back. Left foot back. Exhaling Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhaling Bhujangasana. Exhaling Adho Mukha Svanasana. When you're doing Adho Mukha Svanasana, you shouldn't have to move your palms much at all. In fact, no need. From Bhujangasana, palms stay where they are. Simply tuck your toes in and raise your hips up. Next inhalation, right foot forward between the palms, Ashva. Exhaling, left foot forward, Uttana. Inhaling, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhaling, Namaskara Mudra. Take a deep breath, exhale. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Inhaling, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhaling, Ashtanga. Inhaling, Bhujanga. Exhaling, Adho Mukha. Inhaling, left foot forward. Exhaling, right foot forward. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, Namaskara Mudra. Release the arms. Stand relaxed. Congratulations, you've already finished 1/12 of the challenge. We've done 3 rounds successfully. Very nice. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees, tightly hug your knees and rock back and forth. Side to side. Roll side to side and massage the entire back muscle. Settle back down and hug the knees close to the chest. Spread your arms to the sides, shoulder height on the ground, keeping the knees close to the chest. Next exhalation, drop both the knees toward your right elbow. Drop both the knees toward your right elbow. Look over your left shoulder. Drop your knees, Giricha, to the right shoulder, right elbow and look over the left shoulder. Take deep breaths, relax. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back to the chest. Next exhalation, drop both the knees toward your left elbow and look over your right shoulder. And once you reach the final posture, completely relax. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back to the chest and release the legs and proceed to Shavasana. You can separate your legs as comfortably apart, as comfortable as you need. And arms are just a bit away from the body, palms facing up preferably. Move your head side to side to find a nice spot for the back of your head to rest on the mat. And once you make your final movements, without needing to move at all, in Shavasana for next few minutes, relax. Take a deep breath. And after taking a deep breath, go back to normal breathing. Rest your awareness on your abdomen. And watch every breath. As the breath comes in, the abdomen goes up. And as the breath goes out, the abdomen relaxes. Every breath, being aware of every breath. Relax. Your body you have given to gravity. You're safe. You're not going to hurt yourself as you give up to gravity. And your awareness is with every breath. Relax. Relax. Mm. Uh, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently move your fingers and toes. Bring your legs together. Take your arms overhead, interlacing fingers. Stretch from your fingers to toes. Toes pointing toward the wall, and stretch from the fingers to toes. And after that, release your arms. Bend your knees. Using your right arm as a pillow, roll to your right side and rest. Your left palm can be on the floor in front of the chest or on your thigh. Rest. And when you're ready to sit up with eyes closed in any meditative posture. Any comfortable meditative posture, eyes closed. Take your hands back, catch the left wrist with the right hand. Inhaling, growing taller. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come up. Rub your palms vigorously, generating heat. Massage your closed eyes with the heated palms and gently blinking your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Have a good evening and a good day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much
much.
for everything.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Bye.